What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel, and today we are back with a new reaction, guys. I remember like a while ago one of you guys actually asked me to do this. Okay, I didn't know there was something like this, and since we got a ReZero season 3 confirmed, and I'm happy. I haven't really watched the trailer, guys. I'm not gonna watch the trailer. Okay, we'll just be waiting until the episode drops out, and then we'll be reacting to it, obviously, because I don't want to see nothing that can lead to spoilers, because y'all know how I am. But anyway, so I never really knew there was like a ReZero if, like a what if, so where I had done something else story. I didn't know that apparently author does that, so which is pretty cool. If I knew, I would be watching it, I would be reading it or whatever. So it seems like, and one of you guys actually mentioned to me this guy named Echidnut. Is that how? Don't get me wrong, my man's big. Okay, forgive me, bro, if I'm saying it wrong. Echidnut, I think that's what it is. Echidnut. Echidna? Is that? I don't know. Is he a fan of it? I don't know. But anyway, so that's his name. Is right here, so I've got it right here. But we'll be. He's got a like he's telling the story about the If story. So I will be watching him and see how it goes. Since I am watching his video, guys, make sure you guys go ahead and watch his video as well. I'm hoping you guys have already watched his video and you're just here to watch my reaction. That would be great, because I don't want to be just basically copying what he's doing, because I'll be watching his video, so it doesn't really feel right for me. So I hope you guys already watched his video and just come here to watch my reaction of If story from him. So anyway, we're just gonna subscribe and like the video straight up right before we begin the video. But anyway, I'm not gonna babble on too much. Season 3 is confirmed. Let's see what this If story is all about, because yeah, we out here. Let's get it.
A dream.
Oh, that's loud.
I saw a dream.
Okay.
A dream that wouldn't end. Over and over again, I repeated and
ReZero, bro.
every
One of my
mistake.
favorite is a guy out here.
Before I knew it,
All in power
I
would
lost
be
count.
Shelpless Reincarnation.
I died over 100 million times.
100 million.
There was still
What?
a place I wanted to reach.
Wait, is this legit? How did he do this? How did my man do this?
To protect.
Is this Subaru's like dub voice or what?
No matter what,
How has he done this?
I had to save everyone.
100 million times.
I took her hand.
Oh shit! That just gave me goosebumps. Don't tell me. This is what would have happened to him if he had taken Echidna's hand. Oh my god! This is already chilling, yo. Damn. Yo, he's done a lot of work, guys. He's done a lot of work on editing. I can already see. I'm garbage compared to this. I don't do nothing on my fucking videos.
Any other day except a voice was
Oh, this is him, okay.
After forming the contract with Echidna, she's been able to communicate with him through sound waves, and she
Sound
can watch everything he does through the black crystal pendant hanging from his neck.
Okay, which she
With
gave.
Echidna's help,
Ooh,
Subaru was
look at
able
that.
to save the sanctuary, pass the trials, and protect everyone he cares about.
Okay,
But that didn't come without a cost.
right.
After dying over 100 million times, Natsuki Subaru was now a completely different person.
Well,
He's
duh, dying
desensitized.
100 million times. Are you kidding me, bro? He no longer feels it. Yeah, no way.
Version of Subaru that abuses his ability as often as
As
he
a-
prefers to.
Damn.
The Witch of Greed
Just watches
in amusement.
Echidna, bro. She is a devil. Don't get me wrong. Much as I like her, I knew when she freaking offered him that offer, I knew that was not a good idea. Okay, despite how much I liked her, like, not even gonna lie.
As soon as he finishes practicing his smile in the mirror, Subaru touches the black crystal pendant he wore around his neck.
Which was
As
given
he
by
held it in his
Echidna,
hand,
right?
Its presence grew stronger and started to pulse as if it was a living thing. The pulse grew faster until it was equal to Subaru's own heartbeat, and that was precisely the moment his consciousness left him.
What?
Without a word, Subaru sits down across from Echidna and gulps down his cup of tea with no reaction whatsoever. It wasn't that he
The
had
fluid?
forgotten what the tea was made of. It
But
had
he just
been
didn't-
so long since he cared.
Oh yeah, he just didn't get it. Okay.
Please say hello.
There's no reason to. You're already prying inside my head day and night, so what's the point?
This and that are different matters, you know. Greeting me properly is simply the polite thing to do. After all, I am a shy young maiden, as delicate as a flower.
This is dub? Because I never watched dub. I don't know, y'all.
Without me noticing.
Echidna was quite tolerant towards Subaru's impoliteness, so his sarcasm didn't bother her. She relaxes her mouth into a smile, which causes Subaru to accidentally admire her beauty for a moment.
What's the matter?
Don't get me wrong.
She was a
If she wasn't the devilish, she is like perfection. Okay.
But Subaru still found it difficult to be afraid of her.
Hmm.
The two of them talk for a bit, but it wasn't typical for them to delve into idle gossip, so Subaru planned on returning to reality as soon as possible. Before leaving, he tells her that from now on, he's removing the pendant whenever he uses the bathroom. And then, despite her pleas for him to stay, Subaru exits the tea party without
She was just
goodbye to
staring at him.
Echidna, leaving her
Okay.
with nothing but a sigh.
Hmm.
When his consciousness returns, he confirms that only a few seconds have passed, but he still wasn't used to the discomfort produced by the gap between worlds.
Right.
Maybe I'll never get used to it.
Subaru spoke out loud, talking to himself, but Echidna was always listening and would often interject with her own suggestions.
That's crazy.
Which began to annoy Subaru to the point that he asked her not to speak with him if it wasn't necessary.
Damn.
Yes, I understand. I'll be silent except for when it's absolutely necessary. You just made a witch obey you. You truly are a master at this.
Shut the hell up!
My man guy.
There was a sudden knock on Subaru's door, but having repeated this
Oh,
loop
God.
already, he knew exactly who it
Okay.
was.
Petre.
Right on schedule, Petra says good morning and explains that she's got plans to go shopping this afternoon. However, she doesn't know if the weather will be nice enough. They chat for a bit longer, and then Subaru visits the courtyard where Garfield was sparring with Reinhardt. Garfield fought with his full strength, but
Garfield
was
sparring
easily
with
defeated.
Reinhardt?
To
Obviously.
continue, Garfield left angrily to go wash off the dirt. His
This
boots.
is good. I'm watching this
Reinhardt, on the
after
other
I
hand,
finish the
couldn't
season
work
2.
with sweat, and somehow the
Well,
grass
I
underneath
guess.
him had returned to its original clean state.
Wait, what?
The thought of Reinhardt
Despite
as
fighting?
an enemy gave Subaru the chills, and that's exactly why Subaru secretly led him to join the Emilia camp about a year ago.
Oh,
By
damn.
convincing Felt to drop out of the royal selection and
Ooh.
abandon the Estrella family, Subaru caused Reinhardt to feel depressed and out of place. With
Damn.
nowhere else to turn, he accepted Subaru's offer to support Emilia, but after being abandoned by Felt, Reinhardt was never the same.
Damn. That's
Because of
crazy.
his childhood trauma, Garfield was miserable as well, but instead of working through his trauma and solving the problems within his heart, Rosbal and Subaru excluded him entirely and forced him to leave the sanctuary against his will. If they hadn't, he would have been eaten by rabbits, but the result of saving him was an unstable Garfield whose depression was steadily being converted into rage. Reinhardt became an outlet for him to release his anger, but even that only reminded Garfield of the strength he lacked. Talking with Garfield and Reinhardt wasn't intentional though. Subaru just happened to run into them on his way to the library. The mansion's library was actually where Subaru's daily routine was supposed to begin.
Right. Where's Betty?
Hey, Beatrice. Sorry to intrude.
Beatrice said nothing and sat in a corner with her forehead pressed to her knees.
Yeah, this
Asked
is
she
not a
might
good
be
if, is
offended
it?
with
Like
some form of
freaking.
insult, now
But this is
she
crazy.
can
Like
say
this is
no.
what would have actually happened
Echo.
if
Come on.
Subaru had
let's go
actually
play
taken her
outside.
hand.
Subaru
That's
kept
insane.
pestering her until she finally had enough and told him to shut up. Her voice was hoarse and she almost sounded like a different person. But hearing her voice at all was a big relief to Subaru because typically she wouldn't even speak a single word to him, so today he felt
Damn.
very lucky.
Damn.
During the events of the sanctuary, Subaru forced her to leave the forbidden library that she
Okay.
sought to protect. Up until
He
this
forced
point,
her.
Beatrice had dedicated her entire life to her contract.
Mm-hmm.
But now, that contract was broken, and so was Beatrice.
Damn.
In
So it's a
deep
broken
depression,
Beatrice.
Beatrice spent the rest of her days incessantly sobbing, with
Okay.
a non-existent will to live.
Jesus.
Subaru wrapped his arms around her
Talk
to
about
comfort her
freaking
shivering body,
bad,
and
bad.
that he was really the one searching for comfort. But Beatrice hated it, so she clawed at his neck until it bled.
Dang.
Subaru eventually gave up and shut the door behind him on his way out, leaving Beatrice alone once more.
Back then, I wonder if I should have lied to her. I could have said I was that person.
Saving
Mm.
her life was the right thing to do, though it is a shame that her contract was broken in the process.
Wait, hold on a second. Isn't it your fault that she ended up this way?
Facts.
Well, of course, I will take partial responsibility for the child's solitude, but my intent was certainly not to force misfortune upon her. I do hope you understand. Even if devastated by regret momentarily, there will come a day where that child is free again. In due time, someone will...
Well, not in this if story, I can tell you that much.
Someone is you. There are an infinite number of
I mean, thankfully he did
possibilities.
it well in season 2, okay? Which I'm glad for.
Finished with his conversation with Echidna, Subaru ran into Roswaal in the hallway.
Okay.
Roswaal appeared to be in an excellent mood, and there was a certain element of respect in the way he addressed Subaru. Roswaal had come to appreciate Subaru's utility and respected him for all he's accomplished.
Okay.
Subaru wasn't too happy to be working with him, though, especially considering all the trouble he caused at the sanctuary. However, Roswaal was too great an asset to be cast aside.
True.
So reluctantly,
That is true.
Subaru cooperated with Roswaal, and the two of them worked together towards achieving their respective goals.
Okay.
Because Roswaal changed the way he acted towards Subaru, Rom did as well. She no longer insulted him or called him Barusu. She spoke with courtesy in a dignified manner as any maid would. However, there were no traces of familiarity or friendliness in her voice.
Damn.
She was distant and treated him as if he were an esteemed guest whom she had no prior connection with. In the room with Rom and Subaru, Rem slept silently in her bed as she has
Still.
been for the past 2 years.
Eh.
At Subaru's request, Rom left the room, giving Subaru some alone time with Rem. Well, Rem and someone else.
Hey, Echidna.
Again.
For you to call me is truly a rarity.
What do you mean you're listening to everything that's happened?
Echidna explains that there are 3 possible ways to save Rem. The first is to find and question the Sin Archbishop of Gluttony.
The one
and
who
try
ate
to make
the
them
memory.
reverse the effects of their authority. However, finding them would prove to be enough of a challenge, and defeating them would be even more difficult.
I guess
No one will
so.
even know if the authority can be reversed.
Ah,
The
damn,
second
okay.
option is about as equally unlikely as the first because it would require cooperation from the Sage, which, according
Sage?
to Echidna, isn't a realistic expectation
Ah,
either.
okay.
So we're really only left with the third option, which is to obtain the blood of the divine dragon.
Oh,
The
blood of the
omnipotent
dragon.
power in the dragon's blood would certainly be enough to wake Rem from her sleep.
Yo, damn,
However,
okay.
The dragon only offers
'Cause
its blood
to the
ruler
royals.
of the kingdom.
Okay,
And
to the,
that's why
and we don't
you
even know where the
absolutely
dragon is, right?
must make Emilia
I mean, I know what was the name? Freaking Roswell wanted to kill the dragon.
Subaru knocks on Emilia's door, and Emilia knocks back from the other side. She lets him in, and they have a nice little flirtatious interaction, but Emilia changes when she notices the scratches on Subaru's neck.
Oh,
Immediately, she realizes that Beatrice was the one responsible, and then a large quantity of mana surges out of her body.
Oi,
The air
oi.
starts to freeze, and Emilia loses control.
Yo,
Soon,
what
the
the-
mansion and everything around it will turn into ice.
Emilia,
dang, yo!
everything's all right.
What
Hey,
in the
Emilia,
world?
Look at me.
Subaru hugged Emilia's body and desperately called out to her. Eventually, she snapped back to reality after
That's
seeing
crazy.
Subaru smile.
I was not expecting that.
Earlier that morning, Subaru had practiced his fake
Smile.
in the mirror
Okay,
because
she.
If she
Damn.
continued to freeze the mansion, Reinhardt would have had no choice but to stop her, and Subaru probably would have had to use Return by Death again.
Damn.
So luckily, the fake smile worked, Emilia calmed down, and the mansion was safe again.
Yo.
Emilia was so different from before because what she saw in the trial brought back painful repressed memories that continue to haunt her relentlessly.
Right.
And because Subaru took the trials for her, she was never able to overcome her traumatic past, resulting in an unstable,
Ah,
incomplete
okay,
version of
okay.
Emilia that was now entirely dependent.
Because she did not
I'd
complete
bet it
here.
would be more
Hmm.
convenient for you if she were an emotionless doll that followed your every command.
Subaru tried his best to ignore Echidna, but sometimes it was difficult to do so. Echidna disliked Emilia and would often make rude comments when she saw her. This really bothered Subaru, but not as much as the guilt did. He couldn't help but wonder if perhaps Emilia would have been better off without him.
Damn.
Whether or not he made the right decision was a question that constantly plagued Subaru throughout his daily life. Echidna would offer him reassurance, but it was never enough. The possibility of regretting something was terrifying to Subaru.
Mm-hmm. What was the MVP? Second season.
After having a bit of a panic attack, Subaru hurried back to his room. He didn't want anyone to see him like this, but when he opened the door, he found a dark-haired woman sitting on his bed, smiling. Elsa was no longer an enemy.
Huh?
She wasn't exactly an ally, but
Wait.
in any case, she didn't pose a threat to Subaru.
Okay.
In fact, Subaru was now her employer. She's been working behind the scenes doing the dirty work for the Emilia camp. With
Oh.
Elsa's assistance, they were able to kill the Sin Archbishop of Greed and capture the Sin Archbishop of Wrath.
What?
However, Elsa's current assignment to track
For
down
real?
of Gluttony was unsuccessful.
Were you kidding me?
Anymore. In fact, Subaru was now her employer.
They were able
She's
to
been
kill
working behind the
him?
scenes doing the dirty work for the Emilia camp. And with Elsa's assistance, they were able to kill the Sin Archbishop of Greed.
Can't believe that. They were able to beat him? That is crazy. With the help of Elsa. That is insanity. And they
Sin
captured.
Archbishop of Wrath.
They even captured the Sin Archbishop of Wrath. Only one that's missing right now is the
However,
Gluttony.
Elsa's current assignment to track down the Archbishop of Gluttony was unsuccessful.
Damn. Gluttony, where the...
Elsa,
That's
you were
crazy.
outside earlier, right? How was the weather out there?
Elsa replied that the weather was fine, and Subaru nodded in confirmation, and then asked her for another small favor.
I see. Thank you. Now, please take your knife and lop off my head. Oh, and try to make it painless.
The fuck?
Elsa was a bit confused at first, but after confirming that Subaru was serious, she followed his order. Subaru's blood sprayed across the room and his consciousness faded away. She felt sympathy for whichever maid would have to clean up the mess.
Damn.
Elsa would sometimes question his sanity whenever he asked her to kill him, but would still obey him anyway, making her an excellent means of using Return by Death.
Damn. This is fucked up.
When Subaru woke up, Echidna confirmed that he had reset to earlier that same morning. She also asks him why he used Return by Death, but he doesn't give her an answer. Once again, Petra knocks on the door and says good morning to Subaru.
Back at it again.
And just like in the previous loop, explains that she has plans to go shopping this afternoon, but doesn't know if the weather will be nice enough. However, this time, Subaru has a proper response for her.
Rest assured, Petra. The weather's going to be nice today.
Damn.
So you don't need to worry.
And that was the response he had died for.
The
Subaru
fuck?
sacrificed his life
Are
to
you
give her
kidding me?
a small, insignificant detail.
Holy
such
shit,
as
that
the
just
weather
gave me
was worth
chills,
more
bro.
to Subaru than his own life.
That is fucked. Ugh.
While atop the hill in that meadow of green, the lonely witch let out a sigh.
Using your own life to protect others is noble indeed. However, your ability, Return by Death, is a double-edged sword. If the lives of others become too desperately consequential, you can no longer value your own.
With all the
I don't think he
afflictions
values it
Subaru
anymore.
went
Just the
through,
way
he
how it
was
is.
unconsciously led to rely on the witch. And with Subaru's Return by Death ability at her disposal, Echidna held the world in her palm.
Pretty much, eh?
You truly are someone who can satisfy.
I don't know how he did
She
this. Like,
swore to
how did he
wholeheartedly assist
he
the
get
boy
like
with his
actual
own
people to
goals
dub it
however
for
she
him? That's
possibly could.
crazy.
But at the same time, also intended to satisfy the inexhaustible curiosity of a witch. So from now forth, suffering and unreasonable fate would equally descend upon the boy for all eternity.
That's fucked up.
His suffering would become her
Just
satisfaction.
never ending. 100 million times.
Was the witch's love.
Oh my god. That's a tragic love. I'm sorry.
That would
Nope.
remain
Not for me, alright.
and yet an enigma that would
God
forever
damn.
enslave her.
Why must love always fade?
She crazy. She cray. I knew it. Everybody knew it. Damn. What a crazy story, bro. Holy fuck. Can't believe he did so much work for that. That's crazy. Props to him. But holy shit. I can't believe they actually managed to defeat freaking... What's his name again? Goddamn it. The Archbishop of the Greed. He was something else. We all know, right? He was crazy. I forgot his name. Goddamn, I can't believe I forgot his name. It's in my brain, but it's just not coming out. But still not being able to track the Gluttony is pretty crazy. And managed to imprison Wrath. Elsa. That just shows Elsa was not a joke. Because thanks to her, they were able to kill him. That is crazy. I'm just surprised about that. Like, don't get me wrong. Obviously, it's the most fucked up way for Subaru to be going. It was the most fucked up way for him if he had done that route, right? Because if he had taken Echidna's hand, I mean, thankfully he did not. Like I said, because just the way she was crazy, bro. That is insane for him to die 100 million times to the point he would not even give a fuck about his death. Like, he would just die for like a simple response to Petra saying that, don't worry, Petra, it's gonna be a good day. And like nothing would have worked out. Yes, because Emilia wouldn't have completed the thing. He would have done the trial instead of her, and she would never overcome her own thing, and she would be half broken because we all know how broken she was. God damn, doesn't make that's crazy author out here, man. Like putting these stories like insane. There's a lot of if story. I'm genuinely surprised. I don't know, guys. If you did like it, I don't know. Let me know. I might watch some more of this because I am genuinely interested. That is crazy. But I just don't want to get spoiled. You see, some of the info. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's spoiled, but yeah, apparently because Subaru out there, obviously in the if on this time, sorry, that he managed to get Reinhardt to work for him as well, with his manipulation using his death, whatever, right? So yeah, that's crazy there as well. God damn, I am genuinely surprised. Like, obviously, not the best route. Thankfully, he did not choose, take her hand, and he did what he had to do the right way for sure. Because it's also thanks to Setel as well, I guess, because she was the one who made him realize to look after himself. Not to die like how he's been dying, because she does want him to take care of himself, right? She truly does love him. Man, there's so much in ReZero, it's crazy. But anyway, guys, it was a pretty cool Grid If story. I am genuinely surprised about that. I did not expect it to be like this, but yeah, it's crazy how much detail that the author put into all this. I'm pretty sure because he has written it, because obviously there's no actual episodes for If. I mean, that would be great. Imagine we get episodes of If. Yo, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Like some type of small OVA or whatever, like a If story animation. That would be so good. God damn, I hope it does. I hope that happens. That would be great. But yeah, out there, like there's a story like this. That's crazy. But yeah, other than that, I was generally surprised about we actually killing the Grid Archbishop, because he's like the biggest trouble, and managed to imprison Rat just because of thanks to freaking Elsa. Damn. God damn. I mean, Elsa was crazy too. Figured out that she's a vampire. Insanity right there. But yeah, anyway, I'm happy just the way how season 2 ended. Okay, thankfully we didn't go down this route. Because imagine, bro, this is not a good route, bro. Not a good route. So yeah, he did mention saying that apparently get the blood of a dragon that can wake Rem up. So that could potentially be a spoiler. I don't fucking know. But yeah, that is something there. But anyway, guys, it was a great episode. I mean, props to Echidnut. Okay, man's got a hell of a nice name. I mean, he's big. So yeah, good for him. I genuinely enjoyed it. I hope you guys did. Of course, make sure you guys go watch his video. First, watch his video, guys, and then only come after me, okay? Come at me and watch my reaction. Otherwise, don't. Please. I don't want to take any of his credit, okay? My man deserves everything. But other than that, I hope you guys did like this reaction. If you guys did, let me know. I might put some more in the future, because I generally did enjoy this. So yeah. Anyway, guys, with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.